And when you pinch hit, this is about touching people's lives in a responsible way, in a meaningful way, and you want nothing in return.
He says it all right there. Clint Hurdle, the Pirates skipper, and welcome our annual Pirates Charities Root Sports Auction as the Pirates get ready to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We're coming your way right now from the Hall of Fame Club. Greg Brown along with Bob Walk. And Bob, this really is one of our most enjoyable games to do because we get to interact with the folks at home, and we get to help, along with the folks at home, people like the people at the Children's Institute and all those who are impacted by Pirates Charities.
You're certainly right, Greg. I mean, this is really a great tradition that's been started here with the Pirates and Ruth Sports. Every year we have a great time with this. A lot of great auction items today. It's going to be so much fun, and we're going to really raise a lot of money for a great cause. All
right, talking about those that will benefit from tonight's event, as we said, the kids at the Children's Institute. We have seen the improvements made by our event. His wife Carla, they will be very much involved in tonight's charity auction. And you take a look at some of the items that will be up for bid, including 8 premium auction items, the VIP bags, and new this year, VIP Plus bags. We'll get through this whole thing tonight. We'll talk a lot more about it as we go along. You always help us so much every year as we get involved in the Root Sports Pirates Charities auction tonight. The Buccos and the Los Angeles Dodgers getting ready to play ball. We have our operators standing by for you. The Pirates and the Dodgers ready to play game 1 of a 4-game series. Big win for the Pirates yesterday over the Padres. Neil Walker was right in the middle of that, as was Clint Varmus. We're coming back at you in just a moment. The Buccos and the Dodgers next. Series. Jeff Karsten's on the hill against Aaron Harang. in game 1 of the 4-game series, the Pirates Charities Root Sports Auction. Pirates auction game here on Root Sports, PNC Park. Let's go inside the Hall of Fame Club right now and Rob King.
Greg, thanks very much. We want to keep people busy here, including Carla Hurdle. Carla, you already received one check for the Prader Willi Institute. You were up there with Bob Nutting for $25,000. I'm sure you want to see more money raised here tonight.
No, this is a great cause near and dear to our heart with our daughter Madison. So please pick up the phone and call in. We'd love to have your bid.
And the person we want to keep really busy is right over there, Kelly Alvarez. Danny got a shot of Kelly over here, and we got to keep her busy because we got to get those bids up. We already had the Pirates road trip to Chicago is up to $5,500, guys. So we're starting, but it's just a start. We need you to continue to call 412-325-4888 all night long. Plenty of people that are here to answer your calls and take your bids. Guys?
All right, thank you to Rob, to Carla Hurdle, and let's keep Kelly Alvarez busy, as Rob just said. Pedro's wife out there, she'll be working that tote board, and we'll keep going back to Rob and get those totals. And, of course, we'll also be seeing if Jeff Karstens can get a good start in here against these Dodgers. Shane Victorino, Mark Ellis, Matt Kemp, 341 career against the Bucks. Ethier, Hanley Ramirez, James Loney, followed by Adam Kennedy, A.J. Ellis, Aaron Harang. Different looking Dodgers club than the one we saw in Los Angeles, the first road trip of the year. That Dodgers team swept the Pirates in a 3-game series. First pitch strike to Shane Victorino.
Take a look at Jeff Carson's numbers, brought to you by the Western PA Chevy dealers. That ERA continues to drop and come down. Jeff making just his 12th start of the season. That's something that we've talked about before, that it could pay dividends, actually, that he was on the DL for so long, and Jeff could be very strong coming down the stretch.
Don Mattingly's club very much involved in the National League West talk. Just a game back of the Giants. And the Pirates want to beat the Dodgers in this series because they're creeping up on the Pirates in the wild card standings. And a shot right to second. A good start. Shane Victorino, former Philly, retired. Take a look at some of these items that we have for you tonight. Our premium item number 1, it's a hockey night with Clint Hurdle and his wife Carla. You just heard Carla talking to Rob King. And a chance to go to a Penguins game in style with the skipper of the Buccos. He and Carla will host you and a friend for a regular season home game this coming hockey season. Package includes limousine service for you and your guests to Hyde Park Pride Steakhouse. Meet Clint and Carla for a pregame meal before heading over to the Consol Energy Center to check out the Penguins. Call 412-325-4888 right now to bid on this one-of-a-kind item. And this truly is an experience of a lifetime. It's priceless. 412-325-4888. It's a hockey night with Clint and Carla Hurdle, two very big Penguin fans. You get a chance to have the limo service to Hyde Park to meet Clint and Carla for dinner, and then the Penguin game.
Well, Greg, I think that's going to be one of the top items on the night. That's got to be.
Imagine what that would be like. First of all, you know Clint's a talker.
And you're throwing in Hyde Park Steakhouse too. I mean, that's a great meal.
Right now at 1500, we'll keep watching.
Well, that'll get up there fast. Watch. Looks like the Chicago trip is very popular, coming right out of the box.
Clint Hurdle and his wife Carla going to entertain you at not only the hockey game, but also at Hyde Park Prime Steakhouse. Limo service to and from the game, and 2 tickets to that hockey game with you and Clint and Carla, all fouled out of play. 412-325-4888. You want to get a full list of available items tonight for bid, go to rootsports.com. Mark Ellis takes a pitch very close. 3-2 on Mark Ellis.
Those slow curveballs that Carson's throws just barely came down. Looked like it caught the top edge of the strike zone. That one in there for sure.
Rivers Casino tips to win.
Well, take a look at the tips here. You're going to see that first one, Karsten, better as he goes. They've really been hitting him pretty hard in that first time through the lineup, but third time, he gets better and better. Walker, we got to keep him pushing. What a great game he had yesterday. Hanrahan leads the league with 33. Let's keep him out in front, get 34 tonight. I think those three things, if they go well, that's going to lead to a win for sure.
Here is Matt Kemp.
And I like the fact that Karstens is getting off to a good start here, because, I mean, that's where he has his problem this first time through. So if he could settle in early, and he might have a dandy in him tonight.
Set the tone really for the Pirates, because just once since July 31st have the Pirates retired the opposition in order, and it's a fair ball and a terrible start after 2 outs. A fly ball that has to be caught between Garrett Jones going out there. Gabby Sanchez was toward the line. It looks as though Jones had it in his sights, and it's going to go as a double.
Any ball that hit it that high, somebody has got to get underneath this and make this catch. Right there, you saw that Jones was looking for help early on. I don't know if he just lost it or whatever. Right there, I don't think he sees it. He's looking to see if Sanchez has a chance. I think he lost it. Some gray clouds up there. My only guess.
Well, so again, the Pirates do not retire the side in order. Just once this homestand. And a ball that goes as a double. Ball one on Andre Ethier. Just feels so deflating after you had the quick start, couple of outs, hop up, and it drops in. Ethier hitting .285, 11 homers, 65 RBIs. Ball one strike, the count. Jeff Karstens' second start this season against the Dodgers. He lost to Chris Capuano on April the 12th at Dodger Stadium. Gave up 3 first-inning runs. Final score was 3-2. Two and one the count on Ethier with Hanley Ramirez on deck.
It's one of those things that I think always goes unnoticed when an inning is extended and you give outs. Even if nothing happens, your pitcher now still has to throw more pitches. And, 20 years ago, maybe not a big deal, but now with pitch counts being watched all the time, we got an extra 4 pitches that might prevent Jeff from throwing one more inning later on. We'll see how it works out.
Hey, that hockey night with Clint and Carla Hurdle up $500, $2,000 now. Keep calling. We'll keep bidding. Moving forward, starting Marte, Neil Walker, Andrew McCutchen. First three in the order. McCutchen against the Dodgers, 330. His lifetime average. Garrett Jones, Gabby Sanchez, Pedro Alvarez follow. Then it's Michael McHenry, Clint Farmas, and Karstens. Marte steps in against Aaron Harang.
Harang's numbers with the Dodgers doing a pretty strong job. He's liking that Dodger Stadium, good pitcher's ballpark.
Goes from one pitcher's ballpark to another. Petco last year, Dodger Stadium this year.
Harang for years pitching in one of the best hitters ballparks in baseball at Cincinnati.
All right. Kelly Alvarez working the tote board.
I knew that one was going to be going up fast.
Hockey night. Clint Hurdle and his wife Carla. 2 tickets to an upcoming Penguin game with the skipper and his wife. Limo service to and from the game. Pre-game meal with the Hurdles at Hyde Park Prime Steakhouse. Telephone number to bid 412-325-4888. Marte against the veteran righty Aaron Harang. Marte playing in his 18th major league game. Harang 6'7", 260 pounds, 34-year-old San Diego native. Two count. Marte's first look at PNC Park this homestand as he was called up to the big leagues when the Pirates were on the road. So far, he likes what he sees. 310 batting average this homestand. 2-2 the count on Marte with 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 71 at bats in the majors. Four 412-325-4888. Get that man busy. Frank Coonley, team president, and chases the high fastball. Does Marte. Neil Walker comes to the plate. Big day yesterday. 5 hits. Barrel Automotive League leaders driven to be better. Neil Walker, second 5-hit game of the season, 3rd of his career. Jerry Hairston had a 5-hit game for the Dodgers earlier. Because of that, his average up to 294. He had an RBI taken away yesterday, Bob, when that ball was ruled a ground rule double, bounced out of play and back in. So his RBI total is now at 67, just 4 behind Andrew McCutchen. 2-0 count.
Walker being up in that number 2 spot, a little tougher to be knocking in RBIs from where he's been hitting of late. With Marte, maybe still get it done. Neil has definitely made a run at McCutchen for team lead. A nice little competition between the 2 of them down the stretch.
Two and two.
Harang, once he gets 2 strikes, one of the things he likes to do, and we've already seen it with Marte, he's always liked to try and get chases on his fastball upstairs. He used to throw quite a bit harder, but can still get it done up there.
Popped up third base. Foul territory. Catch made by Adam Kennedy. So premium item number 2 here in our Pirates Charities auction. Root Sports, item number 2, something any baseball fan has to do at least once. Road trip to Wrigley. Includes a round-trip airfare for 2 to Chicago, along with overnight accommodations for 4 nights at the Westin, where the Pirates stay. And, of course, also includes 2 tickets to all 4 games at Wrigley that weekend is September 14th. We'll also have the chance to watch the Buccos take batting practice from the dugout. Remember, could be an important series. Pirates continue their playoff chase. 412-325-4888 for item number 2, the Pirates road trip to Chicago.
Sitting in that dugout's a real treat. You remember guys like Babe Ruth, Henry Aaron. They've been sitting in that dugout. A lot of history, a lot of tradition. That might be the neatest thing about that trip, is to be able to sit in that dugout during batting practice. I wonder if they get to walk down that hallway back through the catacombs.
Bounce to short. And Harang enjoys a 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the second. We continue the Pirates and the Dodgers. Second we go. Our third item offers you a chance to take in the ultimate game and concert experience here at PNC Park. Sky Blast, September 29th. This package includes limo service for 4 people to and from the ballpark, along with 4 tickets to watch the Pirates take on the Reds. That's going to be a huge game, and after the game, your group can watch Sky Blast from the field and have the chance to meet the band, Lifehouse. They'll be playing in concert that night, September 29th. If you'd like to bid on this VIP Sky Blast experience, call 412-325-4888. The starting bid, $1,500. Let's go right now to the Hall of Fame Club, Rob King.
Thanks very much. And this man is a little too modest to say what a driving force he is behind Pirates Charities, but this is Bob Nutting, the CEO of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bob, what makes this such a special night for Pirates Charities?
No, this is a fantastic day, as you know. It's a great outreach. We have so much support from our fans, so much support from your viewers, from Root Sports, as people pull together to support some of the great programs that Pirates Charities do. And tonight, focusing on the Children's Institute. It's a special program, and just humbled by all the support we're getting from all quarters.
And as you've been watching the broadcast tonight, Wins for Kids and Children's Institute have been sort of the things we've been focusing on, but Pirates Charities really does go beyond that, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That's one of our really important programs, but we have a number of programs as we try to really make an impact throughout the community, finding places to reach out. 2 of our great programs. We have a Miracle League Field program, also a Fields for Kids programs. Very different programs, but both have a direct impact on families, on kids throughout the region.
And obviously this is a chance for people in the community to be part of those programs. Obviously you have a lot of people, you've thanked some people, but I know that a lot of people are involved in Pirates Charities to make all this go.
Absolutely. Every one of our programs takes a collaboration. Our Fields for Kids programs is a matching program, so we have partner with so far 100 fields around the community. Miracle League, we've partnered with 5 different Miracle League field programs. So someone like Sean Casey in the South Hills, trying to bring people together really has been an important part of what we're doing at Pirates Charities. And nobody does that more effectively than you all at Root Sports. I mean, I really need to express my appreciation, Rob, to you, Sean McClintock, everybody on your team for helping to project out and help the fans get engaged in these great programs.
Well, thank you for your thanks. Typically deflecting the thanks that should be going to him, by the way. The driving force behind Pirates Charities, Bob Nutting. Guys?
Well, that is for sure, Rob. Thank you so much, and thanks to Bob Nutting. As you see, Jeff Karsten strike out Hanley Ramirez to start the second. Again, that telephone number on top of your screen, right below that score, 412-325-4888. That hockey night at $2,200. I told you that second item, Pirates road trip to Chicago. The Pirates take on the Cubs at Wrigley, and the PNC Park VIP Sky Blast experience. Item number 3. Starting bid on that $1,500. And here now is James Loney. A strike on him. Loney hitting .251, a couple of homers, 29 runs batted in.
Got over 300 at bats, corner infielder, just 2 long balls. It's one of the places you'd think Dodgers need more power from. A lazy fly ball to center here.
Get on the phone, talk to that guy. 412-325-4888, and check out the VIP auction bags that are available. You have the chance to purchase VIP bags, $125 each. Each bag including an autographed baseball, Pirates baseball tickets, an assortment of goodies, including Pirates merchandise. Some randomly selected bags also include vouchers for a variety of premium items. And we ask you to allow 4 weeks before those orders are actually shipped. There's going to be a lot of those bags that will be purchased tonight, the VIP bags and the VIP Plus auction bags. For $500, you can purchase a VIP Plus bag. That includes an authentic Pirates home white or black alternate game jersey autographed by your very favorite Pirates player. New this season, the VIP auction bags and the VIP Plus auction bags. Available for order online. Direct to rootsports.com. Click on the banner ad and order online as well. Or you can call that number, 412-325-4888. So each bag includes those items. And Jeff Karsten's working quickly and so far effectively. Nothing. This day in history. Brought to you by Day Automotive. Barry Bonds goes 4 for 6. 2 homers, 5 ribbies. Pirates beat the Phillies at the Vet 10-4. Thank you, Day Automotive. Garrett Jones leads off. Bottom of the second. Aaron Harang retired the Pirates 1-2-3 in the first. And that bid for the hockey night with the hurdles up to 3,000. This ball bounced foul to the right. 412-325-4888 to bid on any of those items that we've mentioned, and including the VIP bags with that hockey night with Clint and Carla Hurdle. See a Penguin game in style with the skipper of the Pirates and his wife, and enjoy dinner at Hyde Park. Get the folks answering those phones. Volunteers from the Pirates front office, a lot of the Pirate wives. Oh, slapping the ball past that overshift. The third baseman playing almost the shortstop position, and Ramirez, the shortstop, playing behind second for Garrett Jones.
Really something that we've seen Garrett do several times this year. Those overshifts where he's gone the other way and taken his single, just kind of punched the ball. But really where that ball was located before he hit it, about the only place he could is punch it the other direction. Should play the percentages.
Gabby Sanchez getting the start. Sanchez, 10 games for the Pirates, hitting .292 overall, .213 combined with the Marlins and the Bucks. Travis Snyder much better today, according to Clint Hurdle, and could even be used later, not just to pinch hit, but even to stay in the game if necessary.
Well, you need everybody to be healthy. The Pirates, I guess you could say, playing a man short on that bench. Only 4 guys to go to with some extra pitching. 6 guys starting and 7 guys in the bullpen. You definitely need the bench guys to be healthy.
Double play ball. Gabby Sanchez hits in to the double play. 2 outs. Let's check out item number 4 in the auction tonight. Root Sports Root for Your Pirates block party and commercial, where Root Sports will host a block party for 25 of your friends and neighbors during a Pirates game this season. And also on that day, Root Sports will shoot video of the party for a commercial showing how your neighborhood roots for the Pirates. And that commercial will air a minimum of 50 times next season. And this package also includes a new 40-inch HD TV and free direct TV service for a year.
Very nice. And 1 whole year.
412-325-4888. Block party. Again, the number 412-325-4888. You can check out all the items on rootsports.com. We'll get to some others. You see so far the bids. We want Kelly Alvarez, Pedro's wife, to be working on that as Pedro rolls one. Warren burner. And a safe and infield hit for Alvarez.
Pedro is not going to get a whole lot of infield hits, but was able to come up with one there.
He didn't think so.
Not too happy with that call. You know, even though Adam Kennedy went with the bare hand, it still looked like he was a little on the deliberate side. Took a crow hop. There's the ball. Yes, he was out.
So Mattingly did have a beef. Here's Michael McHenry. They figure this guy can get an infield hit. He must be able to run a little bit, huh? Going over to out first base. Alvarez probably not going anywhere.
Yeah, if he was to steal a base, it's just, you know, through somebody not paying any attention, where he's going to leave early, get an extra couple of steps, thinking that he was going to be ignored. I think that one quick throw over there says, okay, we're not ignoring you, so just stay where you're at.
Michael McHenry hitting .280, 11 home runs.
With the OPS, over 900 still.
He hit his first home run of the season against the Dodgers. Randall B. Randall working the telephone lines. 412-325-4888. Those vids in. Some of the items we talked about. Be checking that tote board too with Kelly Alvarez. We're really going to pay attention to Pedro. All right, there she is. Kelly knows the Zoltan Z.
She saw that base hit.
That's right. Three 3-0 count on Michael McHenry. We'll keep watching this game and keep bidding. Don Mattingly, second-year skipper of the Dodgers. Donnie Baseball. 3-1. Jeff Karstens grabs a bat. He's in the hole. On deck is Barmas.
I don't think he's too happy about it either.
That's about what he looks like when he's on the mound.
Yeah.
And ball 4. And here comes one of yesterday's heroes, Clint Barmas.
Barmas is hitting Harang pretty well.
He's hitting .353 this homestand.
Number 12, Clint Barmas.
Barmas now 6 home runs and 32 runs batted in for the year. One of his home runs against the Dodgers in LA this season. PNC achievement for the achiever in you. First career grand slam off the foul pole.
I figured out how many that was this year. Is that 4?
I think it's, well, there's 2 in one game. Was there also one on the road, though?
Well, no, I was thinking McHenry hit the foul pole.
Oh, did he before? Oh, maybe.
Perhaps.
I know there were 2 in one game. One hit the right field foul pole, one hit the left field foul pole. And then the Barmas won yesterday.
For some reason, I want to say there was 4. I know there was 2 in one game.
One ball, 2 strikes. I think you're right in here, 4.
Like Barmas was able to lay off one of those specialty pitches, that fastball upstairs. That's where Harang likes to go when he gets 2 strikes.
A roller to second. Pirates leave a couple. 2 innings complete here. 0-0.
Carla and I are wed to these programs, and to start with the awareness, then to help raise funds, to know what these families are engaged in and the battle they have to fight, the challenges, and to be a small part of something that can help them to make a difference in their lives. there's value to that that's priceless.
Now, as we said at the outset, I don't think anybody says it better than Clint Hurdle. He said he is very much tied, certainly, to the Children's Institute, he and his wife Carla. And Pirates Charity is doing so much for so many people in the western Pennsylvania area, and Clint Hurdle has already made such a big impact. Speaks from the heart. And again, we're inviting you to get involved tonight. We thank you so much for the donations, the calls that have already been made, but still time to get in your bids. Take a look at a live shot from the Hall of Fame Club here at PNC Park. Telephone lines are open.
Pretty amazing, isn't it, though, that think about Clint Hurdle, the impact he's had on the Pirates, and just to be reminded that that's not the only part of Clint Hurdle. There's so much more, and the impact he's had in just the short time he's been the manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates goes way beyond what we see every night on this baseball field, that there's so much off the field stuff.
Ball hit to the right center gap by A.J. Ellis. The catcher doubles to start the third. So while we're on that subject, we'll mention item number 5, a spring training trip, 5th auction item. It really should appeal to any of the snowbirds. 2013 spring training trip includes round trip airfare for 2 to Bradenton, along with extended weekend accommodations in the Courtyard by Marriott. Also includes a private tour of Pirate City, the Pirates training facility in Bradenton, and game tickets, of course, to watch the Pirates at McKechnie. And we're also throwing in a $100 Aramark gift certificate for the team store, plus the chance to throw out the first pitch before one of the games, and a Bassin Bay fishing trip for 2 with Tim Neverett and another Pirate celebrity. If you're interested in the spring training trip, again, call 412-325-4888. Tim promises you will catch one at least this size.
Yeah, that's a minimum.
Yep.
There'll be a lot of them bigger than that.
That's item number 5. If you want to bid on that, spring training trip, round trip airfare for 2 next spring, extended weekend accommodations at the Courtyard by Marriott, also private tour of Pirate City, tickets to the Buccos games at McKechnie, a $100 Aramark gift certificate for the team store, plus the chance to throw out a first pitch before one of the games, and that fishing trip for 2 with Tim Neverett and another Pirate celebrity. 3-0 now on Aaron Harang. Trying to bunt the runner to third, but it's 3 balls and no strikes. He is ready. Harang has a couple of sacrifice bunts this season.
Why he took that one just right down the middle.
Foul.
Right about now, he's wishing he didn't take that first one right down the middle. It was a beautiful pitch to try and get the bunt down, but now he's only got 1 left.
Must be a big swing here for Karstens.
Sometimes it takes all 3. You can't squander one.
The VIP bags up for bid that we talked about, plus the VIP auction bags. The VIP bags, $125 each. The VIP plus auction bags for $500. And Harang gets the bunt down. Karstens a quick glance toward third and comes to first. Ellis doubled to start the inning, and now he is at third base here. Again, a look at the auction bags, the VIP Plus bags for $500 each. Bag includes an autographed baseball, tickets, Pirates merchandise, and authentic autographed jerseys. Select bags include autographed merchandise, Lexus Club tickets, honorary first pitch, flat screen TV, and more. So in addition to bidding on premium auction items, you can purchase VIP auction bags. Some lucky fans will find a special prize in their VIP auction bags. Could include maybe an autographed jersey or a flat screen TV. Autographed limited edition Bill Mazeroski print by Burton Morris. Gift cards, Lexus Club tickets.
A nice job there. Carson's behind in the count. Uses that slow breaking ball like a lot of other guys will use a changeup. When he gets behind in the count, drop that in, kind of just get me over type pitch. The hitter might be kind of geared up a little bit more for something straight, a fastball when he's ahead in the count. Carson throws that big slow curveball of his between like 72 to even 68, 69. He'll really back it off sometimes.
And the folks that are here at the ballpark also stopping by the Hall of Fame Club and able to purchase the VIP bags on site. You can do it by calling 412-325-4888. Popped up, headed toward the seats.
Okay, now this is going to be 2 strikes, so then I'll have this decision time for Karstens. There's no score in this ball game. It's early. He has to decide how much out of the strike zone do I try to throw the ball here to try and get a strikeout. This would be a big strikeout to get. And if you look around and the infield's back, you think, okay, maybe I don't try for the strikeout. But if the infield's in, that means, well, manager thinks it's important to try and stop this run. I'm going to try and go for a strikeout here.
Line to right field by Victorino. 1-0 Dodgers.
Well, if he went for a strikeout, it was poor execution. That was a fastball that was almost put on a tee for Victorino, right down the middle. Watch the location. I mean, center cut. And that was just a simple case of execution. You could see, especially in that shot there behind the plate, you saw McHenry jump way inside. That's where that pitch was supposed to be. Maybe even not even a strike off the plate inside. But Karstens just didn't execute the pitch. Not always the plan. Sometimes it's the execution.
Third RBI for Victorino since being acquired from the Phillies. Mark Ellis struck out looking in the first. The flying Hawaiian back with the Dodgers 8 years after the Phillies picked him as a Rule 5 selection.
A lot closer to Hawaii now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It takes so long to get to his home state.
His 43rd RBI of the year. Mark Ellis with 18 runs batted in. One ball, one strike, one out. And time called by Michael McHenry.
Usually Karstens and McHenry are on the same page. Like working with each other. Some kind of a disagreement there on what they wanted to go with Ellis at the plate.
Take a look at the tote board.
I was going to say, it really looked like Karstens listening to what McHenry had to say. So I'm nodding his head, yes, yes. Wasn't doing a lot of, talking back.
Two and one on Ellis. Victorino, the RBI double after Ellis started the inning. A.J. Ellis, no relation to Mark. AJ started the inning with a double. 3 hits against Karstens, all doubles, though one, no question, tainted. That fly ball by Matt Kemp in the first. 2-2.
Kemp is lurking. There he is on deck. He is one of the true talents of the game. Even with the changes in the lineup, it's still obvious that's the guy you don't want beat you.
Three and 2 now on Mark Ellis. Count remains full. Karstens spent much of the first half of the season on the disabled list. That's why he's making only his 12th start of the year.
I'm hoping it's going to be a very good thing. Karstens he shut down a little early last year. The innings were getting up there, total innings, and so this year that should not be a problem. Fatigue of the arm, that's not going to be a question, I think, for him.
Kelly Alvarez working the board there. All right, $2,500 now. That item number 5, the spring training trip.
I think that's another one that's going to end up going pretty high by the end of the night.
It's always awfully popular.
How cold is it in March? Pretty chilly up here. Be a long winter. Get to go to Bradenton. Baseball. You know, all that VIP stuff you were talking about, the fishing trip. That's got to go high.
Karstens loses Ellis. Fouled off a couple of those 3-2 pitches.
Playing with fire. You know, you walked him, I think, with a breaking ball with Kemp on deck. 3,200. It's going to go, Greg.
Keep her working.
I might say that and the hockey night are going to go 1-2. I know the Chicago trip really got a big lead, but I think that's going to be 1-2 the night's over.
I guess we're going to have to start this at some point. We're going to have to choose one or the other, which we believe will be the
Chicago trip hasn't moved.
Well, it's going to.
The hockey and the spring training trip keep climbing.
Yeah, I got to believe that trip to Chicago.
Well, that's nice. It's the dugout. I understand that.
It's Wrigley Field, okay. Bob.
Oh, your favorite place.
One of them.
You know, it's not like it's a trip to Cincinnati. Huh?
No, I know that. Yep, a trip to Chicago. Get to hang out on the road with those guys.
A couple of great fishermen right there.
Yes, sirree. Talk about that spring training trip, including the Bassin Bay fishing charter with Tim Neverett.
Wherever you go, that kind of depends on the weather, what's hitting. I know that Tim sometimes goes out into the Gulf. Sometimes they stay in the Bay. Never know where you'll be, what type of fish you're going to be going after. Depends on the water temperature, basically.
Great combination, though. There you have it. Baseball, you said, it's cold up here. You want to get out, get down spring training, see the games at McKechnie, you get to Pirate City, and fish with Tim, and he promises
big ones.
You are going to get, one of the best experiences of your life.
And who knows who's going to be out there with you? There's going to be another Pirate personality. I'm thinking that one of the guys that really love fishing, maybe J-Mac might be out there. I don't know who Tim has in mind. Well, James, he fishes
he and AJ both, don't they? And Bedard
in spring training.
those bids in. We'll get back to that board where Kelly Alvarez is working feverishly to update it for us. Item number 1 is a hockey night with Clint and Carla Hurdle. Pitch in the dirt. 412-325-4888 as you're watching the game. We hope that you'll pick up the phone and bid on those items. The hockey night, Clint, and there's Carla, his wife. They will take you to that hockey game, limo service to and from the game, and we'll have that pregame meal with the Hurdles at Hyde Park Prime Steakhouse. Two 2-1 count on Kemp, and time is called.
Carson's taking a long look out at second base that time. He looked about 3 times. You want to vary your looks, but 3 times Carson's must really be thinking. Don't let Victorino steal third. 1 out. Those base runners, if you just look back once and then go home, look back once and go home, they're going to notice that, and as soon as you start to turn your head, they're going to take off. They'll get a huge jump.
Got a base hit to left. It won't matter. He will score. As a throw from Marte is going to be cut off, and it is 2-0 as Kemp drives in Victorino.
You know, Greg, that might have been close play at the plate. When that ball was cut, Victorino still had about 10 feet to go. That would have been interesting. I don't know. It might have been offline. You know, with Marte out there, look at that. That would have been a close play at the plate, I believe. What do you think?
Might have been.
He has
have
a
rifle,
cannon, man.
yeah.
What an arm he has.
Yeah.
He's so much fun watching him over the years. That is a gun.
Yeah. There's a fly ball deep to right field. Jones back. Jones! Oh, he made the catch!
An easy double play.
What a play by G.I. Jones, folks! Garrett Jones made a fabulous play. Oh, way to go, big man. He hung with it.
helping keep the Dodgers off the board, and we have somebody that's going to help put things on the board here. We hope David Miles, the president and CEO of the Children's Institute of Pittsburgh. And first of all, the Children's Institute of Pittsburgh is one of the beneficiaries of tonight. What is it for people that might not know a lot about it, David?
Rob, the Children's Institute of Pittsburgh is a specialty hospital. It's been around for quite some time. It's 110 years old. It's in those 110 years has always been dedicated to promoting the quality of living for children with special health care needs, their families, and really helping them achieve their greatest potential. It's independent. It's nonprofit. It's freestanding, and we serve about 6,000 children annually.
And you said hospital, but it's really more than a hospital, isn't it?
That's correct. It is a hospital. In fact, it's the only freestanding pediatric rehabilitation hospital in the state of Pennsylvania and one of only 20 in the country. It provides both inpatient and outpatient services, but there's also a day school. And the day school is licensed by the State Department of Education to service children with autism, neurological impairments, and cerebral palsy. And then we have Project STAR, which is our social service arm. And that's licensed by the State Department of Public Welfare for providing adoption, foster care, and personal social services for children and youth.
And why should people give? David, give us a reason or two why people should give tonight.
Well, for the 110 years, we've always taken pride in the fact that we do what others can and will not do. And we are often the last resort for families throughout the country. They come to us, they're looking for services, and we're going to provide those services whether they're paid for or not. That's been a tradition of the Children's Institute. It will continue to be a tradition, and we need community support to be able to do that.
All right, David Miles doing great work at the Children's Institute of Pittsburgh. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Greg and Bob, now back to you.
Thank you, Rob. Thanks also to David. And thanks to you for your bids as Starling Marte singles on the 0-1 pitch after Karstens grounded out to second. Marte aboard. We continue to ask you to make your calls as you're watching the game, and here's a neat item as well. Pirates Fantasy Camp. And this, Bob, I think I've talked to more people. Of course, you're there at these fantasy camps. What a trip of a lifetime. You can live out your dream. Spot on the 2013 roster in beautiful Bradenton. You get a round-trip airfare, accommodations, 8 days, 7 nights. Instruction from Kent Tekulve, Maz, Bill Verdon, many other Pirate greats. This package also includes the autographed limited edition Maz statue, bronze replica, one of only 50 produced. 325-4888 to bid on this great item. I've talked to so many fantasy campers as we check out the board, and that hockey night continues to grow with the hurdles and the trip to Chicago. There's Kelly Alvarez, Pedro's wife, working feverishly to update that board. This ball lined towards center field. Walker put another good swing on a pitch. Is retired. Oh, that Pirates trip to Chicago, item number 2, is big. Look at that.
Somebody trying to put it out of reach, aren't they?
Well, heck, it is.
But back to that fantasy camp, Greg, I really think that one of the best things you can say about it is there are so many players that are repeats year after year after year. That would not happen. It wouldn't come close to happening if it wasn't just a fantastic time down there. They have so much fun. It's basically their yearly vacation. Those guys love coming down there and get out on that field with the rebuilt Pirate City, being able to stay right there and really feel what it's like, to be a player in a dorm type setting like a lot of the minor league guys. That's exactly what they're doing down there. And so they're going through the same things, eating in the same facility, dressing in the same clubhouse. It is exactly the same, going out in the same fields. And with a lot of the coaches and stuff there, it's close to an experience that the players get that you can possibly buy.
Well, you and John and Steve and so many others were there last year, and you've done these before. You develop a relationship. As we go on these road trips all year long, I'm constantly seeing you and John, and even here at PNC Park, Steve talking to the alum that are involved. And as you say too, they're repeat customers. They love it so much. It's
They have a Hall of Fame basically down there with guys' plaques on the wall that they get when they're there for 10 years. I mean, that's how important this is for some of these guys. What the great experience that it is. I mean, you will never regret it. That's for sure. If you're a baseball fan, a Pirate fan, that's on the bucket list, no doubt.
3-1 count now on McCutcheon. Again, 325-4888, 325-4888 to bid on that item and the others that we've talked about. But that item number 6 is the Fantasy Camp Trip 2013, plus the autographed limited edition Maz statue bronze replica. 8 days, 7 nights. You get your own jersey. You get the DVD of the week that was with the highlights, the games that are played.
The after hours program.
Yeah, let's add that.
You know, that's a lot of fun. The going out to dinner with guys and going up and having some beverages. That we have a little upstairs area with a little deck outside where some cigars could be enjoyed. Usually there's some poker games going. It's just it really is a fantastic time for anybody, and it goes on all week.
Yeah, you guys have fun too, by the way.
At the end of the week, the old guys like me go out there, and you get to play against us, and that's something that we look forward to, actually getting out on the field.
And I know how much joy it brings to you guys and to the managers of the teams. Steve Blass called me the night he won the championship. We won it. His players, his guys. By the way, Steve is watching as well tonight. He's come down with a little case of the pink eye, so he's staying away, watching with you on Root Sports. By the way, one of the Gypsies is enjoying a birthday working tonight. Jason Steele, the brain, Steel Town. Happy birthday. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jones had a great catch to end the top of the 3rd. Turned it into a double play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs. Line to right field. This is going to bring home certainly 1. And if this ball's bobbled at all, McCutcheon's going to be waved. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's off the mark. Garrett Jones will wind up going all the way around. He was halfway to 3rd, and they're going to stop him there. They're not going to give him more than that, but the Pirates will take that. It is 2-2 as Jones ripped it into right for a double, scoring Marte and McCutcheon.
How about the way Jonesy has changed this game in the last 10 minutes?
He took it upon his shoulders. Well, he probably wasn't happy with that play that he didn't make in the 1st inning.
There's the double. It just ripped down the line for a couple of RBIs, and he took a couple of runs away. Probably with the catch that he made. That's a 4-run swing in this game. Well, thanks to Garrett Jones.
Yep, great point.
Poor relay throw to the plate there, by the way.
Thought they had a chance when that ball skipped into the dugout that they might award an extra 90 feet. But a big 2-out, 2-run double to tie the game by Garrett Jones. As you said, Bob, what a swing. Now this swing will be driven toward right, and the catch is made as Gabby Sanchez sent Andre Ethier back to the track. Garrett Jones, what an inning.
Baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Chevrolet and their award-winning cars, trucks, and crossovers. By your Toyota dealer, where quality, dependability, and good MPG all come standard. Toyota, moving forward. And by Day Automotive. We're going to make your day. Let's go Bucks!
Images from Children's Institute. A big update on our board. Kelly Alvarez at PNC Park VIP Sky Blast night. And what a night that will be. That's up to $3,000. It's up $1,400. Thanks to you for your bids.
The Sky Blast, which was fantastic a couple nights ago. Just
Styx was incredible.
Amazing to watch.
And guaranteed Lifehouse performing in concert on the 29th will also be incredible.
There's a slow curveball that Karstens likes to work in there. He's just trying to get a strike, get ahead with an off-speed pitch, or throw for a strike when he's behind in a count. Just 70 miles an hour.
Alvarez gathers it in and throws out Hanley Ramirez. Item number 7 up for bid tonight. Opportunity to play where the Pirates play. A family reunion softball game and picnic right here at PNC Park. You and 30 friends will split up into 2 teams, play a game in the outfield right here at PNC Park. This package will include the ballpark picnic for 30. Everyone invited receives a Pirates cap. You'll also be able to take a group photo on the field. And the Pirate Parrot is surely going to make an appearance. If you'd like to play softball at PNC Park, 412-325-4888. Bid on that right now. Currently at $32.50. Let's get that one up. Family reunion softball game and picnic at PNC Park. You and 30 friends split up into 2 teams. Talk about an unforgettable day at PNC Park.
Yeah, it could be just company picnic type thing. It doesn't have to be family or a reunion. Could
your choice.
All kinds of things.
Hot shot. Barmes makes the play.
Barmes, fine job. He was sure upset last night when he made those 2 errors. Definitely atoned for it with that grand slam home run, but he really prides himself on his defense. It was a fine play. A perfect throw, chest high, right on the back. Couple quick outs now. Jeff.
Don't forget the VIP bags.
VIP bags, yep.
They are waiting there, and we've got some premium items involved. And there's a drive to right, and Garrett Jones has been a busy man. A 1-2-3 top of the 4th inning, tied at 2. Well, premium item number 8 up for bid. Your kids can be the envy of your neighborhood. Bid on auction number 8, Kids Fun Zone at your house. This item brings all the excitement of Kids Sundays on Federal Street to your home for the next birthday party or community event. Includes 3 hours with the Pirate Parrot inflatable bounce house, an obstacle course, which will be set up by the Cannonball crew. And the crew will also be on hand to entertain your guests with games, prizes, and balloon animals. And, of course, the parrot will make an appearance along with the 4 pierogies. Kids Fun Zone at your house. If you are looking for an extra special way to entertain your child, maybe a big birthday party, this is what you want to do. Bid on item number 8. 325-4888, area code 412. No 2 count on Alvarez. 3 hours with the Pirate Parrot inflatable bounce house. Obstacle course will be set up by the Cannonball crew. They will also be on hand to entertain your guests with games, prizes, and balloon animals, and the parrot will join them along with the pierogies. Quick strikeout of Pedro Alvarez. Brings up Michael McHenry, who walked his first time up against Aaron Harang. Harang gave up the 2-run double to Garrett Jones that brought in Starling Marte and Andrew McCutcheon. And there we are, Pedro's wife Kelly working on that board there. You see the item number 6, the fantasy camp at Mass statue, up to $3,300. Keep it going, keep her busy.
Yeah, if you're talking about taking a trip and getting out of the weather, the fantasy camp's even better than the spring training. Because we're talking January when it's really nice and cold. Getting down there and having last year it was 75 degrees day after day after day when we were there. I mean, that was awfully lucky, no rain, it was beautiful weather, but more often than not that's what you get in Florida.
That hockey night with the hurdles. And one thing I guess we should point out, Bob, that I've noticed over the years in doing the auction here, Pirates Charities on Root Sports Auction, you know, the game, this one's going quickly. And if you think you're wait around until later and try and outbid everybody, sometimes people waited too long. So don't do that. If you have any thoughts, but get on the phone and get your bid in now.
That's the way I look at it. You know what you might want to spend. Throw it up there. Make somebody beat you.
And especially true for the VIP bags. As we get to the trivia question tonight from AT&T following the walk to McHenry. Yesterday, Neil Walker, 3rd Pirate to go 5 for 5 with a home run twice in his career. Who were the other 2? Clint Barmas takes a strike.
We'll say Freddie Sanchez.
Which item is that now that's going to be updated? That's the fantasy camp to $3,400. Get your bids in.
I'm going to go Freddie Sanchez, Jeff King. No. Freddie Sanchez.
What made you change your mind on Freddie?
No, I'm staying with Freddie. I'm changing my name.
You're changing King. Why'd you change?
Because I want to go with some more of a well-known home run hitter, like maybe Kine or somebody like that. But then maybe you should go with more of an average guy because it's 5 hits.
It sounds to me like something Dave Parker would have done.
Oh, good.
Doesn't it to you?
That's a great guess. Okay, I'll take Freddie. We'll team up on this one.
That's good.
Parker, I'll go with Freddie. There's our guesses.
Only 2 other Pirates in history.
You know, it also kind of sounds like maybe for some reason it just popped in my mind. Did Jason Bay ever do that?
I don't know. He certainly could have.
What are you talking about? I would go with. I'm really going for Freddie. DH. Got to get rid of him. I mean, that's.
With the great thing about this, since we brought this up earlier this year, encouraging people to go ahead and write these, because the more we do it, and the more Bob stays with it, because, you know, if you missed us earlier in April, we were discussing this. I think we were talking about interleague play, and Bob seemed to be leaning toward just conceding, but we won't let Bob concede the DH. We are going to stay on it, stay on him. Well, and the more we have those signs out there, the more the rest of baseball, the more National League parks will pick up on it.
And that's, you know, the main thing is get banned the DH on there.
Yeah.
We'll put you on TV, ban the DH. You don't have to put my name on it. That's,
well, you can't.
That's a little overkill.
No, I don't know about that. I like it. I like it because I'm sure the commissioner will be watching that. I like that. Your name attached to it. We need to have someone carry the banner, Bob.
I'll tell you, well, say this. Say, Bud says ban the DH. I think that would
I like that. Look at this. Ban the DH, and your card's on there. How about Bud and Bob say ban the DH?
That would go good. Nice signs, though. Those are great signs, huh?
Crazy for the Bucks. That's
excellent.
Sign.
Very clever. That's another excellent way to get your sign on. Have something clever about it.
If you can't think of anything clever, go to the sign store where some of the people.
Or just put ban the DH.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Fantasy cam up to $3,700. You know what we're going to ask at some point? We're going to ask Kelly to use just a portion of that wet board to put ban the DH on there too.
By the way, there is no DH in fantasy camp.
That's right.
You hit. Everybody hits.
Popped up, headed toward the seats. You know, if you keep bidding, that's a way to do it. You keep bidding on that fantasy camp. The item number 6, the fantasy camp for 2013 and the Maz statue replica. We'll ask Kelly to maybe in parentheses put ban the DH, because there is no DH, as Bob said, at fantasy camp. Another update for the spring training trip. 412-325-4888.
Oh, that is going to be big. That's going to be a big one. There are DRs, and a lot of them.
Designated runners.
Yes. Fantasy camp is full of designated runners.
That's okay.
By about the third day, half the team can't run the first.
Only if you need one, though, right?
Only if you want one. You can request a designated runner.
I think she's going to do it. Look at this. All right, Kelly. Attaboy. Yes. Kelly Alvarez says ban the DH.
That's awesome.
Beautiful. Way to go, awesome. Kelly. That's it. See, we're going to carry the fight.
There we go. National League all the way.
Yep. Through our Pirates Charities auction here on Root Sports. Give us a call, 412-325-4888. Talk to some of the other Pirate wives that are stationed there as operators.
We are National League snobs here.
Yep. Happy to admit it. Finally, a long at bat comes to an end as Harang takes care of Barmes. 11 pitches it took for that strikeout. But as we said earlier, even when you get an out, there's Jacqueline McHenry needing a phone call. 412-325-4888. The Fort's wife is there after the one-out walk. Tara McDonald is there too, James's wife. 412-325-4888. The J-Mac's wife on the phone, Debbie Coonley. Maria needs a phone call too. Andrew McCutcheon's girlfriend. Vicky Searage there next to Carla Hurdle, Ray Searage's wife. 412-325-4888. Taking your telephone calls. There's Ray. Great job he has done. And our thanks to all the folks in the Pirates that are volunteering tonight. Their time. Taking your phone calls. 412-325-4888. Karstens tries to help himself.
.76 pitches, I believe, already.
Let's go, Bucks.
There's a Penguin fan. Speaking of that, if you're watching and you're a baseball and hockey fan, you're thinking about What a great night that would be with Clint Hurdle and his wife Carla. Hockey night. Here's a chopper. Oh, just not enough. Almost the Pittsburgh chop over the head of the first baseman, not to be. Through 4, it is 2-2.
The people that work here are really dedicated to making things happen the best possible way for the kids that come through our doors.
Well, the Pittsburgh Pirates and Los Angeles Dodgers tied at 2, each team with 4 hits through 4 innings of play. We're joined by Dr. Greg Chirpus now of the Children's Institute of Pittsburgh. And Dr. Chirpus, you are involved in the Prader-Willi research at the hospital. Tell us about Prader-Willi, because it's not a very common abnormality or whatever you might call it for children.
Well, Prader-Willi syndrome is a genetic disorder that affects about 1 in 15 to 20,000 babies born. It affects both girls and boys equally and leads to a complex set of difficulties that include low muscle tone, developmental delay, childhood onset obesity, and sometimes behavioral difficulties.
And we know Clint Hurdle and Carla Hurdle, their daughter, Maddie, has Prader-Willi. How have you gotten to know the Hurdles over the last couple of years?
Well, I got to know Clint and his family initially through the National Association, the Prader-Willi Syndrome Association, on the board of directors. But since coming to Pittsburgh, Clint has been a really outspoken support and spokesman for the Institute and the program that we run.
And Prader-Willi, not very common, but we were talking before we came on the air here. You're the Children's Institute of Pittsburgh is the only one in the country dealing with this at the level you're dealing with, correct?
Yes, we're the only dedicated program for folks with Prader-Willi syndrome in the country.
All right, so there is an excellent reason for those of you to give out there. Dr. Chirpus, thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's keep the calls coming in. We've still got bags up, and the auction items have been going great, guys, but we still have several more innings and right through the postgame to get those bids up.
And Rob, thanks very much. And I've just been told that those VIP bags are going so fast, we're down to 50 of those bags. So call right now to get yours, those VIP bags. A line drive caught off the bat of A.J. Ellis to the second baseman, Neil Walker. Those VIP auction bags. Each bag includes an autographed baseball, Pirates baseball tickets, an assortment of goodies, including Pirates merchandise, and some randomly selected bags also include vouchers for a variety of premium items. And don't forget, for $500, you can also purchase the VIP Plus bag. That includes an authentic Pirates home white or black alternate game jersey autographed by your favorite player. We'll customize it. There's a ground ball up the middle. Aaron Harang with just his third hit in 41 at-bats this season.
Aaron didn't need DH. And last time, Carson's almost kind of, what'd you call it, a Pittsburgh chop base hit?
Yeah.
And this one sneaks through. Barman's giving it everything he had, even though I'm sure in his mind he had no chance. It could be 6 feet past. That's the way Barmas plays the game.
Nice looking shot there on the AGH cam, as always. Strike is called on Shane Victorino. Doubled in A.J. Ellis in the third. The Bucks trailed 2-0 in that inning, and the Dodgers had runners at first and second with just one out when Andre Ethier drove one to the wall and right. Garrett Jones made a tremendous catch, turned it into an inning-ending double play, and then moments later, G.I. Jones doubled home two to tie it.
He is the difference maker, isn't he, in this game? The catch was really helped along by some very poor base running by Kemp. I don't know what he was doing. But made the catch and was able to take advantage of it. Pirates got that double play, got out of the inning.
One-two count on Victorino. Now with 43 runs batted in on the season, playing in his 11th game with the Dodgers since being dealt for a couple of minor league pitchers. Two and two. Inside the Hall of Fame club here at PNC Park. 325-4888, the number to call. There you see the items up for bid. The Hockey Night with the Hurdles at $3,700. That road trip to Chicago at $7,000. We're going to get that item number 4 up there. Get some of those bids going. A block party, which is for 25 friends and neighbors. You can choose. Root for your Pirates commercial will be produced at your party. Also get a 40-inch HD TV. The fly ball toward right field, and Shane Victorino on a 3-2 pitch hits a 2-run homer. And talk about a difference maker. He's driven in 3 of the 4 runs for the Dodgers. They regain the lead.
And nothing Garrett Jones could do about one finally. Got it up too high, even for Garrett.
10th of the year for Victorino.
Got a like a slider down and in. That's the area of this ballpark that is hitter friendly, that Clemente wall.
Mark Ellis, a fly ball to left. Starling Marte coming in. Two outs. Don't forget too about the item we talked about just a few moments ago, the Kids Fun Zone at your house. You can bring all the excitement of Kids Sundays that is out on Federal Street right to your home for the next birthday party or community event, neighborhood party. It includes 3 hours with the Pirate Parrot inflatable bounce house, obstacle course, which will be set up by the Cannonball crew. Also be on hand to entertain your guests. That Cannonball crew will be on hand to provide games and prizes, balloon animals, and of course the parrot will be there along with the 4 pierogies. What a great time that'll be for maybe your next child's birthday party, block party, whatever it might be. Ground ball deep short. A play made. 325-4888 to make the bid on that. 412-325-4888. 4-2 Dodgers. See the Hall of Fame Club where the auction is taking place, and also here on Root Sports where you have our trivia question. Yesterday, Neil Walker became the third Pirate to go 5 for 5 with a home run twice in his career. The other two, Willie Stargell and Archie Vaughan. Stargell did it in June of '66, May of '68. Vaughan did it in 1933 and later in 1939. And here, Neil Walker did it twice in the same season. Pretty select group there.
Yeah, very nice.
What must that be like, you think, Bob, for a kid growing up rooting for the Pirates, now on the team, trying to help them break this string of losing seasons, maybe get them to the postseason, and then start to see your name come up
with Archie Vaughan?
A lot of, you know, obviously Maz is his hero, in second base, and now Archie Vaughan, even Stargell had.
Well, I think that there was something last night that maybe would even mean more to him, because when he was, you know, being a star player, Freddie Sanchez was winning a National League. All going to be caught. Yes, was going to be was being a National League batting champion, and he was the last guy to do that. So Neil, I'm sure, looked at Freddie Sanchez, another infielder, thinking, I want to be like that someday. And sure enough, a guy that he actually watched play in this ballpark, now he is doing the things that he did, and actually, you know, adding on to him.
Pretty special stuff. Walker went 5 for 5 yesterday for the third time in his career, but for the second time hitting a home run during the 5 for 5, and both of these events taking place actually in the same season. One ball and one strike. He currently leads all National League second basemen with 67 RBIs on the year. He's tied with Aaron Hill of the D-backs for the most home runs among National League second basemen. And since July the 1st, he's tied for third among all players in the National League in RBIs, 33 of them, behind only Buster Posey, the Giants catcher, who has 36, and Washington Nationals third baseman Ryan Zimmerman, who has 34 RBIs since July the 1st. Talking about
Hall of Fame Club
and Willie Stargell, Hall of Famers, and inside the Hall of Fame Club.
That's where everything has taken place, the auction. Right out there in left field. What a great view of the ballpark that is out there.
Fly ball to left. For the second out, Dodgers lead it 4-2. That's the view.
Just to the left of that window, underneath where it says Root Sports, that's where all the action is tonight. Where the phone banks are. Right there.
They're busy. Keep calling, and those bags are going fast, those VIP bags. The number to call, 412-325-4888. You can also bid on those premium items that we've talked about. The hockey night with Clint and Carla Hurdle, Pirates road trip to Chicago, the Sky Blast experience here at PNC Park, the Root Sports block party and commercial, the spring training trip next year, the Pirates fantasy camp and Mazeroski statue replica, the family reunion softball game here at PNC Park with the picnic for 30 people on the outfield right here in this yard, and the kids fun zone at your house with the Cannonball crew, the Parrot, and there's a fly ball to left. Going to be shy of the wall, not by much, maybe 3 steps. McCutcheon gave it a ride. 1-2-3 go the Bucks, trail 4-2.
Welcome back to PNC Park. Time for an Allegheny Sports Medicine game break as we're going to take a look at some of the scores from around Major League Baseball. Before we do that, we want to remind you that you can keep those calls coming at 412-325-4888 as we continue our Pirates charities on Root Sports auction night. Philadelphia Phillies leading the Marlins. A couple disappointing teams, 3-0. Nice to see San Diego guys on top of Atlanta, 2-0 in the fifth, and Milwaukee and the Rockies just getting underway. Greg and Bob, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Rob. Yeah, we could use the Padres' help. Now that they're gone, the Pirates trail Atlanta by 2 in the wild card, but lead the Dodgers and Cardinals by 2.5 for the second spot. So if the season ended today, the Pirates would go.
We're playing some very important games here over the next week.
Big series here, Bob, against the Dodgers.
You're going right up against the guys that you're going to be playing for the wild card. Dodgers and the Cardinals. And I know that the goal is to win the division, but you got to think, well, plan B is to get in the playoffs any way you can, and that would be the wild card.
So this long homestand will conclude on Thursday afternoon. 3 very important games left with these Dodgers tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and Thursday afternoon. Ethier bounces this ball to the right side and through. His first hit, 7th for the Dodgers.
Just a seeing eye ground ball. Still got to deal with it. Lead off runner aboard. Looking for a double play ball.
Tonight, Hanley Ramirez has struck out and grounded out. One of the new additions to the Dodgers.
Did I see that right? That Ramirez only has 1 home run as a Dodger?
Yep. Broken bat pop up. Foul territory. Alvarez makes the catch.
The Dodgers are definitely looking for him to supply some long balls.
VIP bags, still a few remain. You can also go online. I was just texted by a family member who went online to pick up a VIP bag, and she said it was super easy to go to rootsports.com and do it that way as well. Or you can call 412-325-4888 for VIP bag. Still a few remaining, but don't wait. Get your calls in and get your bids in. We're going to get Kelly Alvarez to get working on that board. Ball 1. There she is. She wants to change those numbers. The spring training trip at $5,200. You see the Pirates Fantasy Camp in Mass Statue sitting at $3,700. Still a bargain. The softball game and picnic at PNC Park just $3,250. And the kids' fun zone at your house, $1,700. Kelly says, get it going. Let's go. 412-325-4888. And that hockey night with the hurdles is just $3,900.
Ultimate birthday party with the parent. Kids are only kids once. How many opportunities are you going to have?
I wonder if we could ask Kelly to jot that down next to the birthday party. Kids are only kids once. Just kids are only kids once.
It'll
you do that for us?
If you let this slide by.
What's the Bob Walks quote?
Your only chance.
I like it.
Kids are only kids once.
Fly ball to left. Shallow. Marte there.
I have found out that there is 1 second shot.
Look at this. Kids are only kids once. You got that written down. We had the ban the DH up there. So get your bids in. 412-325-4888. And as Bob said, and as Kelly just wrote, kids are only kids once. So get those bids in. And keep in mind where it's all going. We're having fun tonight, but that's so important.
The grandkids grow up too.
Oh, that's right. You can have a party for the grandkids too.
The second shot.
Yeah. It's Bob Walk. It's another Bob Walk rule. Ban the DH and kids are only kids once.
I'm going to have to make a rule book, aren't I?
Well, we've started one rule book with the announcers. the color analysts about their rules when it comes to the trivia question, and we are updating on the Kids Fun Zone.
That's
all right.
right.
It's at 1800 412 325 4888. Bob, what does that all entail, that Kids Fun Zone at your house? We talked about it earlier, but what are some of the details when it comes to the Kids Fun Zone at your house?
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg, you want everyone to be envying you. I mean, the kids all over the neighborhood are going to go crazy when they see what happens. You're going to have the parrot's going to be there. The inflatable bounce house is going to be there. I'm assuming that's the one that's out on Federal Street a lot. And that's going to be great. The Cannonball crew. Maybe let them shoot some hot dogs while we're there.
Oh, yeah.
You think that could
absolutely. That could be arranged.
To shoot hot dogs at your neighbor's house.
Absolutely.
But there's going to be prizes, the balloon animals. It'll be an absolute great time. And there will also be a race by the Progies.
Right on your street.
Right up the street. A race to the top end of the street and back.
Yeah,
by the Progies.
How can I make my kid's birthday extra special? This is it. There's nothing you could do.
You can't just go out and do this. This is maybe a once in a lifetime chance. And that's why I said kids are only kids once.
Yep.
Don't pass this up.
The Pirate Parrot Bounce House and Obstacle Course will be right there at your house, and the Cannonball crew will set this whole thing up. There's a bouncer to first. Adam Kennedy is retired. So Karstens puts up the 0 after the leadoff hit by Ethier. And the Pirates still trail by 2. Get those bids in. The Kids Fun. Remember, kids are only kids once.
Pirates Baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Barrel Automotive. We're driven to be better. By PNC Bank for the achiever in you. And by Chevy Cruze, which offers EPA estimated 42 mpg highway. Let's go Bucks!
Images from the Children's Institute that is benefiting from your charity work tonight as you're giving us calls on our annual Pirates Charities on Root Sports auction. And we thank you so much for watching all year long. Great action of Pirates baseball that we brought to you, and also for your help tonight helping the kids at the Children's Institute through Pirates Charities. And your telephone calls continue to help out. 412-325-4888. As we said earlier, those VIP bags, very popular. We encourage you to get your bids in now. There's a broken bat base hit for Garrett Jones, who's 3 for 3. He's trying to carry this team on his shoulders tonight.
Yes, he is. He's Hercules. Yeah, that's what he's doing tonight. He's saved a couple of runs, knocked in a couple of runs, and leads off here. A single getting on base. Didn't exactly get the head of the bat to it. You could hear the bat break, but kind of like that seeing eye ground ball the inning before. It doesn't matter. You got to get on base to start the inning, and he's aboard.
He has 3 of the Pirates' 5 hits. Bullpen action now for the Dodgers.
There's been a lot of pitches by Harang tonight. Even though he's in the bottom of the 6th inning, he's thrown 5+ right now. He's already approaching 100. He's getting real close to that mark.
Javi Guerrero, the closer earlier this season, starts to loosen. Gabby Sanchez 0 for 2. Harang.
A little easy toss over. That's one of those. Okay, I'm looking at you. I'm watching you toss. There's the pitch count at 92.
Rick Honeycutt, the pitching coach of the Dodgers. Dodgers pitching staff has been outstanding this season. Sanchez, who lined out to the warning track in right field his last time up and bounced into a 4-6-3 double play his first time up. One of the new Pirates. Traded over from the Marlins. And a former teammate is now at shortstop for the Dodgers. And another double play possibility. Gabby Sanchez has had a forgettable night at the plate so far through 3 at-bats. He's bounced into 2 double plays.
He's trying to go the other way to stay out of the double play. Most of the time, and I preach this a lot, that if you're not pulling the ball, it reduces the chance you're going to roll over on it, hit that ground ball to short, go the other way. You're more likely to get it in the air. It just hasn't worked out for Gabby, as he's been getting on top of the ball, going the other direction and grounding out. But I love his approach. It just hasn't worked out. He's put 2 balls on the ground that direction.
And the one ball that he hit hard to the warning track in right field, his second at bat, sent Ethier toward the wall. So nothing yet for Gabby Sanchez, but he'll have another shot. Pedro Alvarez has reached on an infield single and struck out. (4-2) Dodgers. 2 outs now in the 6th. The pitcher spot for LA. Harang due up second next inning. And 2-1. Yep. Come on, Pedro, she says. It's her husband at the plate.
2-1 in the driver's seat. Looks like they're going fastball. And a little up and away.
Kelly Alvarez is there with our totals board, and she's doing double duty. She's watching, doing the Z, trying to get that going, and again hoping that we'll get those bids up. 412-325-4888. Swing and a foul tip for the strikeout. We'll move along to the 7th inning. 4-2. The Dodgers lead as we head to the 7th.
patients do come here for help, but what they find is hope.
4-2 ball game, and we are with the president, Frank Coonley, and I just got you right off the line, fresh off the line. I think it could be hard for my loud voice, these people, to maybe write down some of these credit card numbers, but you guys have done great work here tonight, and this has been a rousing success thus far, hasn't it?
Well, it's been great, Rob, and we really appreciate Root Sports stepping up and dedicating this broadcast to Pirates charities and this auction. It's been something that's been very special to us, and sitting here answering the phones, we're hearing from people. I got somebody from Montana, somebody from Wyoming, so Pirate baseball is being watched all over the country, and it's really humbling to see the support that's pouring in here for the VIP bags and also for the auction items.
You know, it'd be easy to say a nice night, but frankly, Pirates charities, I mean, the Pirates should be commended. This is more than you need to do, and I think it shows a great willingness to give back and a great want to give back to the community in a variety of different ways.
Well, giving back to those who need our help is very important. It's part of the fabric of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Rob. And as you see here, most of the people in the phone banks are either players' wives or employees of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So everybody within the organization, starting from Bob Nutting, takes it very seriously, and it's a lot of fun, too.
And guys, keep in mind, thousands of young men and women, as Frank was alluding to, will be impacted tonight. Yes, things are going well, but they could be going better. So please get those phone calls in for the VIP bags and also for the charity items you can bid upon as well. Guys?
All right, Rob, thanks to you and to Frank and to you watching and participating in our Pirates charities on Root Sports Auction. And as Rob said, get those bids in. This ball popped up. A.J. Ellis is the first out, and now Juan Uribe will pinch hit for Aaron Harang.
That's a good point there, too, that Rob was making, Greg. You know, we sit up here and we talk about, you know, what's in the bags, how great this trip is, that trip, how much fun this would be to do that. But the focus also has to be on where all this money is going.
Exactly.
You know, to help those kids. I mean, that really is, you know, we can't take our eye off that at all. I mean, this is all great stuff. Nice things to get, but where the money is going is the important thing.
412-325-4888 to help out and get your bids in, either for those premium items or the remaining VIP bags. And another update from Kelly Alvarez. A drum roll. All right. The hockey night with the hurdles. He's up to $4,500. I still think that has a chance to maybe come in second, as Uribe is in the hole 0-2.
Now, when the Chicago trip was in the fives, I was thinking that the spring training trip and the hockey night would go 1 and 2. But then when the Chicago trip went to 7, now I don't know. I'm hedging my bets. I'm not sure what to expect.
It would be an awesome night for you to attend the hockey game. You know, you get the limo service, you get the tickets to the game, and then you have dinner at Hyde Park with Clint and Carla Hurdle. That would be a fascinating evening. A lot of fun. (412) 325-4888. As Clint said when he arrived here less than 2 years ago, he is all in so many ways. He and his wife Carla giving to the Pittsburgh and Western Pennsylvania community, and he's become a huge Steeler and Penguin fan as Victorino pops out. And, you know, lost in all this, pretty doggone good start here from Karstens, and we want to keep her busy. Call now, 412-325-4888.
Thanks again for your support of Pirates Charities.
And an update. The hockey night with the Hurdles. Up to $5,000. Good work. 412-325-4888 to get your bids. You take a look at the Sky Blast night at $3,000. The Root Sports Block Party and Commercial at $2,600. Like to get that up. And again, still a great bargain. 412-325-4888. Hockey night with Clint and Carla Hurdle. Saw the update. Now we see Javi Guerra will face McHenry, Barmis, and then a pinch hitter. Guerra saved 8 games earlier this season.
And when we saw the Dodgers last, he was their closer.
Rick Honeycutt and Don Mattingly discussed that the pitching staff of the Dodgers, really the main reason they are where they are. Jacqueline McHenry working the phones. Debbie Coonley next to her. 412-325-4888. 412-325-4888 to get your bids in on those premium items and the VIP bags. Still a few remain, and we are already in the 7th inning, so don't be left out. Get your bids in. Still a few remain. Not sure the exact total, but a couple of innings ago we were told just 50 left. Challenge out from Houston, Texas. Tom Brown challenges all the Brown cousins to get the calls in. 412-325-4888 with the VIP bag. Strike is called on Michael McHenry, who has walked twice.
Well, if they all call, they're gone right now. How many Brown cousins are there?
You're right.
There's 50 of those, isn't there?
Yeah, put the Browns and Kellys together. You're right. 0-1 on McHenry. The Bucks down a couple. And there's Mrs. McHenry answering the telephone. 412-325-4888. What a job he has done.
They get a lot of it's odd the way the season's evolved. The questions we get from the other side, when new teams come in town or we go there. Lately, it's all been about McHenry. Earlier in the year, like I'm going to say, let's say toward the end of April, it was like, wow, you guys off to a great start. You're getting some great pitching. It's something, something different. There was a run there, pretty long run, where it was always McCutchen. Lately, it's McHenry.
Guerra strikes out the 4th to start the 7th.
Pretty good fastball upstairs, 94 miles an hour, right at the very top of the strike zones. What got him?
Here's Barmis, 0 for 2. Pirates with 5 hits, 3 of them from Garrett Jones. There was the infield single for Alvarez in the 2nd. On deck to bat for Karstens is Josh Harrison. And Starling Marte had a 1-out single in the 3rd. Marte would score in that 3rd inning, along with Andrew McCutchen, who had walked on the Garrett Jones double. Juan Cruz will pitch for the Bucks in the 8th. Those bags going fast. You can order online. Folks that are here at PNC Park are stopping by the Hall of Fame Club. You can go to rootsports.com or call 412-325-4888 on a fly ball toward right. 2 outs. We'll bring up Josh Harrison to bat for Karstens here in the 7th inning.
Need to give that man some help. Garrett Jones.
Summer Barmas also accepting phone calls and an update on a fantasy camp and Maz statue. Still a bargain. I think that's less than what you usually pay for it anyway. So get the bid in. Plus you get the Maz statue.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're getting a sale there.
Yeah.
The fantasy camp, I'm not exactly sure what the number is, but
I think it's $37.50, I believe.
In that neighborhood.
Harrison pops this ball up and is going to drop onto the track and into the stands. So that, again, that fantasy camp spot, the rosters fill up quickly, and you can secure one of your own.
There was a number of people. You can only have so many teams. So a number of people get locked out on that every year. So if you want to go, this is a way to make sure you're in. You're not going to get locked out.
You get the round trip airfare, the accommodations for 8 days, 7 nights, the instruction, all the fun of fantasy camp, plus an autographed limited edition Mazeroski statue bronze replica, one of only 50 produced. Fantasy camp is just such a special week.
That's checking in right there at the front gate.
Yeah, you get your own jerseys.
You see Gary Reedus.
You get the morning. What do you call those sessions with Teak and then Steve Blass?
It's
the award ceremonies every morning.
Yeah, it's just
check in.
It's Steve's little talk, I guess. It is something.
It's an event
you have to attend.
Yeah.
It's something that we really couldn't show on TV.
And we can't really say.
Yeah.
You just have to experience it.
Yep.
There's Teak. He has entered the building, the Hall of Fame club.
Teak runs the show down there.
He's the camp director.
He's the boss.
412-325-4888. Get your bid in on that fantasy camp. And a walk to Harrison. Hopefully that will lead to something.
Yeah,
Marte coming to the plate.
Tying run coming to the plate. That's never a bad thing.
A.J. Ellis out to talk to Guerra, and more bullpen action as Starling Marte will be coming to the plate. He is 1 for 3 tonight. And veteran right-hander Jamie Wright. The lefty Randy Choate. There's that block party and commercial being updated. That is Kelly Alvarez updating it for us. All right, $3,700. Good work there. Get your bid in on that block party. Marte fouls it out of play. He's going through the VIP bag. See what he's got. All right. Tickets, yeah. Oh, autographed baseball. Wonder who he got. Still a few bags remain. 412-325-4888. 0-1 count on Marte. Now it's 0-2.
Marte fooled a little bit on that slider. He was thinking that was going to be a fastball that was going to jam and be up and in, and then it just curled right down over the heart of the plate.
Guerra has just given up 1 homer in 42 innings. That's a line drive. Oh, man, did that eat up the second baseman, Ellis? That's a tough error.
Ball was definitely smoked. It was maybe an error on Guerra as much as anything else. That's not a very good spot for an 0-2 pitch with the tying run at the plate late.
It's just the second error on Mark Ellis. 2 on, and now looks like they want Neil Walker to bat from the right side. That kids fun zone at your house.
Kids.
Remember what Bob said and what was written earlier by Kelly. Kids are only kids once. So get your bid in for that one. What a party you will provide for your kids. And we'll continue in a moment.
Kent DeColvey is sweetening. Teak, you have something to add to the one of the items up there.
Yeah, the fantasy camp experience. Everybody, we've talked all night long about how good fantasy camp is. There is a restaurant right down the street from Pirate City, Carmen's. Whoever gets that prize, I am going to take them and whoever's with them to Carmen's for dinner. It'll be a great evening, and I'll tell you what, some of the best Italian food you've ever had in your life.
So throw that on top of the experience you're already going to get, guys. Back to you.
Oh, nice, Teak. Well done.
And since it's Carmen's, Teak won't be the only one there, really. I'm sure he'll find some other of the ex-players to go with him. That's a fantastic place to eat.
Randy Choate, the veteran lefty, acquired from the Marlins along with Hanley Ramirez, facing Neil Walker. As Don Mattingly has Walker now bat from the right side against the lefty. All one. Right-handed batters hitting .294 against Randy Choate this season. Lefties just .151.
His comeback wins have been a specialty of the Pirates this year.
Wouldn't it be special on the night that we're providing you and you're providing us with the Root Sports Pirates Charities Auction? Oh!
Wow. Right at the bill of the cap. A bullet. That was an amazing play by Choate.
Line shot right back to Choate. Walker can't hit it any harder. Wow. Choate saves a run and himself.
Sports is brought to you by Jeep. Now get a great deal on a legendary Jeep vehicle at the Jeep Summer Clearance Event. By AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. And by Levin Furniture and the all-new Levin Mattress Stores. For a great deal on a new bed, shop Levin's. Let's go Bucks!
Images from the Children's Institute, which is benefiting tonight. Thanks to your generosity, the Dodgers lead 4-2. And Randy Choate makes the play off the bat of Neil Walker.
Absolute bullet, and Greg, that one would have hurt him if he didn't get the leather up there. That was going right for the head.
Able to laugh about it once he returned to the dugout. Really breathe a sigh of relief.
That's for sure. That was dangerous. We saw that happen a couple of times just a handful of years ago. It seemed to be an epidemic there for a while of pitchers getting hit with line drives in the head. Ross Ollendorf got hit with one, and one of our other, who else was it?
Oh, Chris Jakubowskis.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Something you always hate to see. I mean, there's no protection other than your glove and your reflexes.
Mark Ellis over 2 with the walk, now faces Juan Cruz. Karstens went 7. Ended up giving up 4 runs. 3 of the runs coming in on 2 hits from Shane Victorino. The double in the 3rd and the 2-run homer in the 5th. Karstens on the hook. He walked 1. Struck out 4. Ground ball. Walker. 1 out.
And that's
Matt Kemp.
Have Cruz back in that bullpen for the Pirates. Pitched a number of big innings, important games in that first half of the season. A couple of saves. Went for a couple of different reasons. He couldn't go to the hammer. Hanrahan early on had a little problem. It was a hamstring, wasn't it? That he had messed up. Cruz went out there, picked up the saves.
Kemp has 2 of the 7 hits for Los Angeles. He's played in a little over half the games for the Dodgers, twice going on the DL with the hamstring injury. Placed on the DL for the 2nd time early June. He had returned and was playing just his 2nd game. And he re-injured that hamstring. Bucks will have the 3, 4, 5 men due up in the bottom of this inning. 1 and 2, and we are in the 8th inning, and so we remind you again to get your bids in. Just a few of those VIP bags remain. 412-325-4888. (412-325-4888) or go to rootsports.com. That didn't miss by much.
Yeah,
Cruz thought he had him.
Real close to strike 3. Cruz doesn't like it. Check out the strike zone. It's off the plate a little bit. Good call.
95 miles per hour. Full count.
Fight off some bugs.
Hockey Night with the hurdles up to $5,600. You can get those bids in. 412-325-4888. And Hockey Night with the hurdles includes 2 tickets to an upcoming Pens game with Clint and his wife Carla, limo service to and from the game, the pregame meal at Hyde Park Prime Steakhouse with the hurdles, and a 1-out walk. You see the road trip to Chicago has been at $7,000 for a while. That's a great item, as is that PNC Park VIP Sky Blast night. Meet and greet the band Lifehouse, 4 tickets to that game, and watch Sky Blast right from the field. Get those calls in. Yeah, 412-325-4888.
Remember, kids are only kids once.
I heard that somewhere. In fact, I saw it written somewhere. The Root Sports
3,800
block party. Good work. 25 friends and neighbors for the Root for Your Pirates commercial produced at your party.
$4,000 for the kids or kids once.
Well, you think about you'll provide a once in a lifetime experience for your kid and his or her friends.
There's a birthday party that will be talked about for the next 20 years.
Yep. Your kids will be the most popular, if they aren't already, on the block. It's the Kids Fun Zone right at your house. You know, on Kids Sundays, they set all that up right outside on Federal Street. Well, it will be at your house. It includes 3 hours with the Pirate Parrot inflatable bounce house and obstacle course. The Cannonball crew will be there, entertaining your guests. Games, prizes, balloon animals. The parrot will be there.
Pierogi race.
The pierogi racers will be there.
I'm sure they'll race.
How can you have 4 pierogies in one place and not race?
Anytime they get together, a race breaks out. Especially it's the Olympic season.
So the Kids Fun Zone package, the once in a lifetime party. 412-325-4888. Kids love it on Kids Sundays outside the ballpark on Federal Street. Imagine setting that up on your block for your kid's birthday party. What a party that's going to be. Ethier is hit by the pitch, putting 2 aboard with 1 out.
The Cruz trying to come up inside. Just pitch him in, and it got away from him. So McHenry right on the inside corner, and Cruz just missed his spot.
Ray Searage will make a trip to talk to Cruz, and the rest of the infield will listen in, and will again urge you, with just a couple of innings left, to get your bids in for those VIP bags that are available. Just a handful left. 412-325-4888. VIP bags with the autographed baseball, the Pirate tickets, an assortment of goodies, including Pirates merchandise, and some of them randomly selected, including vouchers for a variety of premium items. And you can purchase the VIP Plus auction bags, which will include an authentic Pirates home white or black alternate game jersey autographed by your favorite Pirate player. You can also go to rootsports.com. Hanley Ramirez now facing Cruz. Ball 1. Critical time here in the game. The Pirates trailing by 2. Kemp at second, Ethier at first. And now 2-0.
Tony Watson.
Ronald Belisario Big right-hander for the Dodgers.
Trying to feather in that 2-0 slider.
And now he's asking the home plate umpire where it is.
That's a little bit of a problem.
Root Sports block party and commercial up to 4,400.
There's that last pitch. It came in and nicked it. But Cruz, he did not like it at all.
What does Tim Cheetah think of that?
Well, Tim doesn't like it either. It's when you're being visibly questioned, then that's what I mean. That can cause a problem. Some umpires it won't bother so much. Other umpires, nothing gets under their skin quicker than that.
And a walk to load them up. A hockey night with hurdles up to $6,400.
That was a very close pitch that didn't go Cruz's way. Who knows? That's one of those things that in the old days I would say this might have been a reaction to what Cruz did. I mean, that definitely is a strike. Got called a ball.
Tony Watson will come on with the bases loaded and 1 out. And the Pirates trailing 4-2. One out. Juan Cruz got the first out, then walked Kemp, hit Ethier, and walked Ramirez. So now it's up to Tony Watson to find a way to wiggle out of this one. Faces back-to-back left-hand hitters. And he'll see a pinch hitter. First up, it'll be Juan Rivera to bat for Loney.
Juan Rivera has hit into 12 double plays this year. Good time to make it number 13. Good job keeping the runners that he inherits on the bases this year. A tough one here with the bases loaded, just 1 out.
Ball 1. At third, it's Kemp. Second, Ethier. And Ramirez at first. A 1-0 count on the pinch hitter, Juan Rivera. And that misses. Rivera hitting .242 with 6 home runs. He's 2 out of 13 as a pinch hitter. Tony Watson last time out on Friday got the first out before walking Everett Cabrera of the Padres and gave up a Chase Headley homer. Two and one. He would then go on to strike out Carlos Quentin to end the seventh and pitched a scoreless 8.
Herrera looked like he's trying to go the other way with it. That last pitch, didn't like that. I thought maybe since he was 2-0, he'd be a little more aggressive, try to pull. Want him to roll over, hit that ground ball to short.
2-2.
He's not doing it. Okay, 2 strikes. Now you go for this strikeout.
Right-handed batters hitting just .217 against Tony Watson. As you're watching this here in the 8th, we hope that you'll also call. Get your bids in. 412-325-4888. Frank Coonley and company still hard at work taking your telephone calls. 412-325-4888. 2-2. And a liner foul.
Going for that strikeout. One with the off-speed pitch, breaking ball. Trying to get him a little bit out in front, and he was. He was able with a reaching type swing to just barely make contact and stay alive. Maybe a little more than barely make contact. Foul ball just outside the bag, but still, that's all that swing was try and get the ball put in play.
Hits that one in play into center field. 5-2. Bases remain loaded. Rivera pinch hit single, scores Kemp.
There's a good thing there was one out. Everybody had to freeze on the line drive and wait till it got to the outfield, so they only had a chance to score 1 run on it. There's the line drive. Base runner freezes. Now he sees behind him over his shoulder. Okay, now I can go. But by the time he gets to third, McCutcheon's already got the ball. He has to stop.
Pinch hit RBI single for Juan Rivera. Ethier stopping at third. Ramirez at second. Rivera at first. Adam Kennedy 0 for 3. Former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 1997. 35 years old in his 13th major league season.
That one got to forward a little bit. Stung him. Try and walk it off. Tim Cheetah going to go out and hand deliver the ball to Watson. Try and buy him time a little. Got him right on the left bicep. Oh, that hit hurt. Tough kid, though. Fort will shake that one off.
Meanwhile, the fun zone. Yep. Definitely will be worth it.
That's a nice one.
Don't let that person outbid you. You get your bid in now.
That's a birthday party right there.
412-325-4888. Someone knows the value of that. Still 0-2 on Kennedy, and the Fort got it again. Henry back-to-back pitches.
Those stockade walls are strong, right? Oh, it took a shot. Again, was that the same exact
I think
spot?
So. Oh, man.
That might have got him on the forearm.
Well, yeah, but it's okay. Oh, yeah, you're okay for it.
Yeah, it's on the forearm. Just don't want to double up on the same bruise. You don't want to double up on the same bruise.
Rojas was hit a couple of times yesterday. Well, of course, they're hit all game long.
Yeah, all game long. Yeah, there's a lot of them we don't even comment on.
Yep. Still 0-2 on Kennedy. And a roller, a break for the plate. And we'll get the out there. Alvarez to McHenry.
McHenry takes another hit.
Yep.
Ball not hit very hard. No chance for a double play, but with the slide and putting the fort down. Ooh, barely kept his toe on the plate. Good job.
AGH Cam
was having to reach a long ways. Kept that toe on the front of the plate. What a great attitude that Michael McHenry has constantly. See the smile on his face, talking to the cheat the umpire.
And now it's the Dodgers catcher, A.J. Ellis, and Jacqueline can't see all this. She's busy working the phones, his wife. 412-325-4888.
Get the ice packs ready at home.
Yep.
Need them tonight.
Ellis doubled to start the third, and he scored on a Victorino double. First run of the ball game. Dodgers scored twice, and then the Pirates tied it. A 2-out double by Garrett Jones. In the fifth inning, Victorino hit a 1-out 2-run homer off Jeff Karstens. Here in the eighth, a run scoring on the base hit by Juan Rivera. Bases remain loaded, 2 outs. Watson now trying to keep it a 3-run deficit. Two and one.
Step forward this year, and that velocity wise stronger. Really stepped up his game this season as far as the stuff goes.
Watson leaves the bases loaded. That run will be charged to Cruz. Pirates with 2 more shots. You've got a couple more innings to get your bids in. 412-325-4888.
refusing to take them and referring them to nursing homes. And we're still willing to go out on that limb and do what I think is the right thing for the patients. Otherwise, I don't know where these kids would go.
Children's Institute benefiting from your good work and the great work of all of our volunteers, Pirates' wives and family, answering the calls, your calls, and they'll continue to do that. And we encourage you to pick up the phone and call 412-325-4888 and help out Pirates charities and the Pirates partners, Root Sports and the Children's Institute. You can also go to rootsports.com, check out the items available. Pirates have 2 more innings available to them. Down 3. Ronald Belisario will take over, and Andrew McCutcheon will lead off the bottom of the 8th. Juan Rivera remains in the game to play first. McCutcheon 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored.
Belisario's numbers on the year not too shabby, although 18 walks in 44 innings might be a tad high. Be a little patient with him because he sure doesn't give up very many hits. But he might give you a free pass down there. Definitely we need base runners. A little ways from that tying run coming to the plate.
Still time to get your bids in a tie for the Hockey Night with the Hurdles and the Pirates road trip to Chicago.
I think that was our original thought, was that the Hockey Night might go #1, and certainly has a shot at it.
Bouncing ball off the glove, so McCutcheon will reach.
That's what we need, base runners.
A base hit for McCutcheon to start the bottom of the 8th.
In and out of the glove. Sure what you're going to get defensively out of pitchers. I think we've seen the both ends of the spectrum here with Belisario and Choate. Here comes fielding the position.
Garrett Jones 3 for 3. Base hit to left to start the 2nd. Double to right to bring home a pair in the 3rd, and a broken bat leadoff single in the 6th. We said Gabby Sanchez would have at least another shot. He is on deck. Into the gap in left center field. Garrett Jones is going to have his 4th hit. Andrew McCutcheon will race home. Garrett Jones 4 for 4.
Absolutely awesome night. We said it before. You said it. He's trying to put the team on his back tonight. He is doing it all. A great play on defense early in the night where he saved a couple of runs. And now he's just driving everything inside in with the bat. Nice pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Didn't try to pull it with it. Ended a notch.
And once it gets into that notch with that speed.
And McCutcheon playing it just like he's supposed to. Stop short of second base. Watch, see what happens. As soon as the ball hit the ground, now he's off. No chance. Nobody's going to throw him out. Remember earlier we were talking about that the base running of Kemp. That's what Kemp should have been doing when Jones made that great catch. If he would have stopped and played that exactly like McCutcheon played, Pirates wouldn't have been able to get that double play. But McCutcheon definitely showing exactly how you're supposed to do that when the ball is hit, maybe caught, maybe not. Short of the bag and wait. If it hits the grass, take off.
How happy is his fiance, Cassie? 4 for 4. All right, so now you have to call and get her on the line, 412-325-4888, and make a bid. And now Travis Snyder bats for Gabby Sanchez.
Tying run definitely has pop in the back. Pedro on deck. He's obviously has home run power.
Hit toward left. Back. Hit it deep. Hit it well toward the notch. But allowed out for the pinch hitter, Travis Snyder. One away. Boy, Jones and Snyder both hitting the ball well off Belisario after the infield hit by McCutcheon. Garrett Jones 4 for 4. Has driven in all 3 runs as Belisario now faces Alvarez, who's 1 for 3.
Talking about the power that we've had coming up as a tying run. Now it's Pedro's turn, and of course you have the Fort on deck, and he's been swinging a home run type bat of late. Pirates have a great shot here in the 8th.
Belisario has given up a couple of homers in 45 innings this season. Down 2 in the 8th. Bouncing ball to first. And this will be the second out as Jones moves to third. So 2 down. It brings up McHenry. Henry tonight. Look at what that young man picked up, the VIP bag. Just to understand, there are just a few of those VIP bags remaining. Ball 1.
Even if we don't get a long ball here, it would be great to get that 4th run across. Even if we're going to get nothing else, make that 9th inning a little easier.
1 ball, 1 strike. We've got a big flame-throwing closer in Kenley Jansen. Now 1 and 2. $24,670 on hand tonight for game 1 of 4 against the Dodgers. So the Pirates tie it with 2 in the 3rd. Victorino's 2-run homer gave LA the lead. Got an insurance run at the top of this 8th. This pitch misses to McHenry. McHenry walked his first 2 times up against Aaron Harang in line to win it. He went 6, gave up a couple on 5 hits. Karstens went 7. Gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. 2-2 count. Stays 2 and 2.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to me, Greg. Look where the Dodger outfield is. Tying run at the plate late in the game. Shouldn't they be playing no doubles?
I think so. Ground ball left side of base hit. It's a 1-run game. The Fort comes through with 2 outs and a 2-2 pitch. Bucks within 1. Yeah, that's okay.
That'll work.
Cheer for her husband, Michael.
That is a big run. No matter what happens now the rest of the inning, we've got a shot at it now in the 9th. The tying run comes to the plate right away. You cut it to 1. Big hit. That makes all those bruises feel a little bit better right now.
Now it's Clint Barmas. Bouncing ball toward third. And on to first. So the Pirates get 2. And we'll head to the 9th, down 1. Get your bids in for those VIP bags. Just a few remain. 325-4888. RBI double came with 2 outs, and the Pirates pick up 2. They battle the Dodgers here into the 9th inning. Our AGH Sports Medicine injury update: the speedy D. Gordon has been on the disabled list since the 5th of July. Torn right thumb ligament. 30 steals. D. Gordon out for quite some time. The starting shortstop, and one of the reasons why it was imperative that they pick up Hanley Ramirez. And now Don Mattingly calls Luis Cruz, a former Pirate, to bat for Belisario. Travis Snyder stays in the game to play right field. Garrett Jones moves to first. Luis Cruz has done a very nice job for the Dodgers and Mattingly this season.
You know, it's funny. It's the pinch hitting numbers.
Yeah.
0 for 0. Would that be right?
Batting .248 overall. Luis Cruz, 15 RBIs since the All-Star break, ranks 3rd on the Dodgers.
109 at bats. It's hard to believe that. Maybe he's got some pinch hitting appearances and he's just walked. No at bats.
He's fouled off. 1 ball and 1 strike on Luis Cruz. Made his Dodger debut July the 2nd. To left. Luis Cruz will start the 9th inning off with a double against Watson. And now let's go to Rob King.
Guys, thanks very much. Hope we're going to strand that runner there at second base. Brownie, just heard you talking about some of the bags that were still left. Well, since you said that, the bags are now all gone. Over 2,300 VIP bags sold. Thanks for your great support. Want to remind you that still those premium items we have up for bid will still be up for bid through the end of the game. You can see the bids there. That's it. Once the last out is recorded, your chance to win one of these great prizes is done. So, guys, just a few more outs before people can bid on these prizes.
I'm glad you clarified that, Rob. I was not sure. So through the end of the game, then we close the bidding.
That is correct.
Okay.
Could be some sharpshooters out there, so you don't feel like you're safe.
You know, you and I have talked about this softball game thing. I think that's just what a way to, whether it's a family, some friends, whoever you want together, or imagine a perk for your office. You want to bring the entire office down for a picnic at PNC Park, a softball game. I think that's a bargain right now, and so too is the fun house, as Kelly Alvarez updates that.
It's amazing to me every time I've been with somebody that like, you know, takes somebody for a little pregame tour or
I've
something
seen people
like
who've
that.
done that, yes.
When you go out on the field, everybody just, it's like they can't believe what the ballpark looks like when you're actually standing on the playing surface. You know, getting out there and looking back at the stands, being able to go on that field is just a very memorable thing for you. I'm not talking about playing out there on the game out there, but just walking out on the field and looking around and thinking this is where it all takes place. It's a great experience, and everybody I've ever had out there, even for just a couple moments, always talks about it.
The sacrifice bunt for Victorino moves an insurance run to third. That's a big run. And Victorino moves Luis Cruz to third. With one away, it brings up the second baseman, Mark Ellis. The Pirates will have to play in. I would think if you're looking for if you're involved in sales or marketing and you want to, you know, talk about a goal, a perk for a sales team, and the winners, maybe the top 2 or 3 or 4 get to choose your team, and when you have those 30 folks on the field as a picnic, a softball game at PNC Park. As Clint Hurdle goes to the mound, he will make a pitching change. 412-325-4888. Tony Watson will exit. We'll keep it here because, as Rob said, the bidding will only last through the end of the game, and here we are in the ninth. Jason Grilli will come on as Kelly will update us here. The Pirates road trip to Chicago up to $7,100. The PNC Park VIP Sky Blast night is at $3,400. The Root Sports Block Party and Commercial at $4,400.
Look at the kids' party, Kurt.
The kids' party where Bob said and Kelly wrote down for $7 grand.
Is that awesome?
That's fantastic. Where are we with the
thanks to everybody.
Camp?
That is really great.
The Fantasy Camp and Mass Statue at $4,600. The spring training trip $6,000. That softball game at $3,800. Get your bids in. We, as you heard Rob King just say, we close out the bidding once the game ends. So don't wait around any longer. 412-325-4888. We'll see if Kelly has an update for us. Again, that softball game here at PNC Park for 30 people. And that also includes a picnic for 30. Everyone invited will get a Pirates cap. You'll have a group photo taken on the field by our official team photographer, Dave Arrigo. The Pirate Parrot will make an appearance. And if we can, in fact, you and I have talked about this, we're going to throw something out there at them that if we can mutually agree on a date, then we are going to, if we can agree on the date, depending on when it is, we'll be on hand to kind of cheer them on.
Oh, you mean softball game?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's good.
So get your bids in. There it is. 412-325-4888. Up to $4,000. 412-325-4888. The softball game and picnic at PNC Park. And the package includes the picnic for 30. Everyone invited gets a Pirates cap. You'll be able to take a group photo on the field, and rumor has it that the Pirate Parrot will make an appearance. I'm sure the Parrot will indeed, as we watch Jason Grilli try to shut it down here and keep that important run from scoring. Mark Ellis 0 for 3 with a walk. Runner at third base, Cruz. Pinch hit double to left. And it's out of play. Pirates will have the 9th spot of the order due up in the bottom of the inning, and then Marte and Walker. And Kenley Jansen, the hard-throwing right-hander, loosens in the pen. Jason Grilly. He pitched a scoreless inning on Saturday. And a pop up. That's going to be out of play.
He certainly has him set up now. 0-2. He's our strikeout guy coming out of that pin. Big strikeout numbers. He's got to take. Well, I think at this point he's got to take 3 or 4 shots at the strikeout here. We're down by a run last inning. Even if it goes to ball 4, I don't think that's a big deal at this point.
1 out, infield in. Got him.
Huge. That's what you want right there. Went upstairs. Fastball up. You see the high target. Oh, just put it right where the fort wanted it. That was a clutch pitch.
Matt Kemp at the plate with Ethier on deck. Take a look at the fantasy camp.
5 grand.
All right. Kemp takes ball 1. Take a look what kind of history Kemp has against Grilly. 2 for 8 with a home run. Ethier on deck, 1 for 5 lifetime with a home run off Grilly. Headed toward the seats over Snyder, out of play.
The way this night was going, I thought that was going to come back and Garrett Jones was going to make a circuit catch.
Thinking along the same lines. Garrett Jones went out from first base.
And his night.
Yep. He could end up batting again. Really trying to give the Pirates a shot. Keep them down just a run. One and 2. Luis Cruz at third. Grilly looking to retire Kemp. Five for Dodgers. Couldn't get him to chase. 2 and 2.
Of course, the strikeout here is not all that important like it was with just 1 out. Get him out any way you can, but if you can't strike him out, that's the safest way to go. You don't want somebody like Kemp to get the ball out there in fair territory somewhere. He's such a great hitter.
Popped him up, going to stay in play or out of play. Kemp once again will have another shot at Grilly.
They'll try to go to the same pitch that they used on Ellis, that fastball that was up just a little bit. Raise his sights to about letter high. Watch the signs. 1 up, that's what's called. Fastball up. See if he gets it up there. Oh, well, didn't hit a spot with it. I saw McHenry put 1 and then motion up. McHenry wants that ball up there for a swing and a miss, let her high, but ball was downstairs a little.
And now it's 3 and 2 on Kemp.
fastball away, slider. That'll be the slider.
Struck him out with it. A fired up Jason Grilly leads his Pirates into the dugouts. Down a run, head to the bottom of the ninth. Back-to-back Ks for Grilly. As if they needed help. Down one. An important series against the Dodgers. The Pirates have battled back to come to within one. We look at our Nissan road ahead. 3 more with the Dodgers, and this homestand will come to an end Thursday afternoon. Then it's on the road to St. Louis and San Diego. Pirates will be back home at PNC Park to take on the Brewers and Cardinals. The end of the month, they go back to Milwaukee. They started the day 4.5 back of the Reds in the Central. 2 back of the Braves in the wild card, with the Dodgers and the Cardinals 2.5 back of the Pirates for the wild card second spot. Kenley Jansen tries to earn his 24th save.
And he definitely is a strikeout expert. 80 of them in 52 innings.
Rod Barajas will bat for Grilly. He struck out the 2 batters he faced.
It won't be easy, but thanks to the good work in the bottom of the 8th inning, it's just a 1-run ball game, and everybody that steps up there is the tying run.
Strike one. Saw the good numbers from Jansen, the 1.88 ERA, 80 strikeouts in 52 2/3 innings. He has given up 5 homers. Didn't want to, but did. 0-2. Down 1. Jansen gets another strikeout. 1 down in the bottom of the 9th.
Last pitch, a fastball that's 93 miles an hour, and that's something, Greg, that I was wondering about whether it's 94. I said 93 in the stadium. But looking at his numbers, it looks like he should throw like Chapman, like push 100, 98, 99, 97. But I remember watching him in LA when we were out there. He gets strikeouts, but he really, according to the velocity, shouldn't be that overpowering.
Something about his delivery, how big he is.
Now that fastball there, 91 on the stadium gun. it's one of those deceptive things that you really can't explain. His ball just gets on the hitters a lot faster. His fastball plays a lot harder than the radar gun says it should.
Pop up to shallow left. And Marte is the second out. Bucks down to their last out. It's Neil Walker. Down 1. Walker hit one of the hardest balls of the night his last time up, right back at Randy Choate.
As you said at the time, may have saved the run and saved himself. I mean, that was just an absolute laser beam.
A.J. Ellis discusses strategy with Jansen. And just a few more moments, hopefully, we're talking about Pirates win. That could come quickly, but either way, moments away from perhaps your last bid. 412-325-4888 on those premium items available up for bid. The Hockey Night with the Hurdles, Pirates road trip to Chicago, the PNC Park VIP Sky Blast experience as Walker bats and takes a strike. Aaron Harang in line to get his 8th win. And a pop-up. Catch made, and the Dodgers win the first game of the series. A save to Jansen. And the Dodgers win it. Shane Victorino drives in 3 of the 4 runs. Dodgers win it. The really only good news on the scoreboard is that the Padres beat Atlanta, but a half game back to the idle Reds in the Central as the Dodgers win game 1 of the series. And more good news too in our final totals on that board. We're going to have one more update from Kelly Alvarez, who did great work tonight, as did all the volunteers, and you certainly did great work by all your phone calls, all your bids.
And it's, it's just a ball game tonight, but that's the stuff that was really important, was getting that money raised for an absolute fantastic cause. It was a tough loss.
Yeah.
Garrett Jones, had such a big night, and it almost seems like it's kind of wasted now, but who knows what's going to lead to tomorrow. Garrett Jones right now, boy, he looks like he might be on fire, and we've seen in the past, he can carry you offensively for a week or so when he gets it going. You always have to look at those silver linings, but it was a night that was not easy. Took a run at him, but came up 1 run short.
Let's go back out to the Hall of Fame club. Rob King, Ken Tekulve.